Xavier Restrepo talks about his 40-yard dash, so we're going to talk about his 40-yard dash. What's up, guys? Welcome to MDTVKs. All K's all day. If you're rocking with the U, then you know what to do. Hit that like, subscribe button so you never miss out on a video. And big shout out to the Kane Gang, those who are part of our YouTube membership. Miami's Pro Day was recently, and overall, it was a great day. A lot of networks covering the Pro Day. All 32 teams in the building looking at all of Miami's potential prospects. Everybody wanted to see what Cam Ward would do. Cam Ward had a great day, but somebody who didn't have a great day was Xavier Restrepo, and that's what we're going to talk about today. Now, Xavier Restrepo did this. Yes, that's right. He ran one of the slowest 40s that I've ever seen a wide receiver run. I believe they clocked it at 4.8, 4.9, something like that. And people got to realize that one reason this story blew up, one reason that there was an explosion in this story is because of the timing. When this happened, I knew it was bad, and there was nothing else for the sports world to talk about. March Madness is on pause to the weekend. No football, basketball, and when that came out that one of Miami's greatest wide receivers ran a 4.8, I said, oh, they go get up on our ass. Pause. And yeah, that's exactly what they did. Everybody started destroying Xavier Restrepo, and I hate it because Xavier Restrepo, he's done nothing for Miami but put in the work, put in the grind. He's not perfect. We've all made mistakes, but I hated that they were going at him like they did. I'm going to give my thoughts on the 40 towards the end of the video, but Pat McAfee was going at him, and it got to the point where Xavier Restrepo had to take to Twitter and say this. I don't usually do this, but I feel like it's necessary due to the circumstances. During warm-ups yesterday before the 40, my right hamstring tightened up on me, and it prohibited me from opening up and running my fastest. The reason I still ran is because for 2 straight weeks, I consistently hit 4.5, 4.58 laser in training and thought I could still pull it off. I did everything just because it's in my blood to compete. With that being said, I am focusing on getting back to 100% healthy and getting ready to play football, ready to let God take over. Now, this tweet was put out and then deleted. Oh, man. Now, I do want to make it seem, I don't want to make it seem like everybody was going at Xavier Restrepo because Robert Griffin III, former Heisman winner, came to his defense saying this. Xavier Restrepo's 40 time doesn't matter. Restrepo played 90.5% of his snaps as a slot merchant last year. Watch his tape, and you will see he knows when he's open in man or zone and how to separate to win on ones, a quarterback best friend for moving the chains. And I got to say, I agree with 3, but I will say this. Xavier Restrepo, his management team, they've got to do better because we don't know the truth. We don't know the truth. We don't know if he really got hurt. We don't know if somebody tried to prevent him. We don't know the whole story, right? We only can go off of the clip we saw, the reportings, and the tweets from Xavier himself. But one, if there was any chance he was going to run a 4.8, 4.9, I think his team should have faked the injury before the pro day and let his tape speak for him because his tape is very, very good. When you watch how Xavier Restrepo gets to the open spot, the way he catches the ball, the way he's caught passes from different platforms, and his ability to get first downs after the catch. So, and his toughness. So if you thought he was going to run a 4.8, he should never have ran that 40. But let's say he has been running that 4.5 and his hamstring got tightened up before that. That's when you got to tackle him. That's when Xavier, you got to know, we know that you want to go all out, but you got to know that these NFL scouts, they don't care if you're hurt. They only care about what you do. Just like when they get to the NFL and you have a bad game, nobody's going to care that you hurt. Shannon Sharp says this all the time. They don't say, well, he had a bad game, but he was on the injury report. No. So I feel like Xavier Restrepo himself should have known when to take a step back, and his team should have, like, that is what the people around you are supposed to do. As an athlete, you're always going to want to go out there and put your foot forward. You're always going to want to compete. But that's why you have your right-hand man, your agent, a team around you to say, hold on, big dog. If your hamstring is tweaked, then you need to take a seat. I said, if that hamstring is tweaked, then X, it's okay just to take that seat and then report that you had a hamstring injury. And yes, maybe that hurts you, maybe it doesn't, but running a 4.8, 4.9 definitely hurts you. Now, if a GM was to call me, ring, 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 how you doing, how you doing? This is what I would tell them. Just watch the film. First, I would say, you know what? I wouldn't even go with the film. I would say it's important to know how Xavier Restrepo came into Miami. He came into Miami. People said he was undersized. People said he was just a 3-star. People didn't even care when he committed to Miami. And all he did was put in that work, got on the field, and you couldn't take him off the field. Another thing is he could have easily hit the transfer portal. He never decided to transfer. He always gave the new coaches a chance. I don't know how many offensive coordinators X went through, but he never whined. He never complained. Is he the perfect player? No, but who is? He never whined. He never complained. He just gave it all when he was on that field. Then I would say, Mr. GM man, you need to watch his film because yes, speed is important. Yes, I'm not going to act like if X would have ran a 4.2, I would have came on this microphone. I would have did a Booker T Spinner Rooney. Whoa! Mixed with a Ric Flair, you know what I'm saying? I would have been hyped for that. So I'm not going to act like the 40 time doesn't matter. But what I will say is, like Robert Griffin said, 90% is him in the slot. 90% is him getting over. 90% of what he did was find the zone, find the first down, make the catch, make the first down. And I believe last year with Cam Ward, we really saw what he could do after catching the ball. I mean, I watched this man with my own 2 eyes tear a man's hamstring. Oh, Lord. That man from Florida went down quick in a hurry with a torn hamstring. I said, oh, Lord, I ain't never seen that before. So it sucks for Xavier that he ran that 40 time. It really does. But I think X just has to let it go now. Whatever team drafts him, or if he doesn't get drafted, just put in that work. Because everybody says the same thing about X. He's not the fastest. He's not the most explosive. But he has that football IQ. And like Shannon Dawson said, if you draft him and you get him in your training camp, it's going to be hard to cut him. Will he make a good pro? I don't know. It depends on the situation. A lot of it depends on the situation you go into. But let me know, what did you guys think about the 40 time? What did you think about Miami's Pro Day? I appreciate you guys watching. I'm out. Peace.